All right, we are back here live. This is The Ship with Darren Smith. We're live on Radio Row, day 4 of Radio Row, brought to you by Cherry Cole, Lincoln University, KLTV ABC 7, Todd's Clothiers and Taylor Suits, and Gates Barbecue. And have a couple of very special guests. Look, if you watch FX like I do, of course, the show that I have got that, and people get upset at me because I like to binge watch shows, Mayans MC. I'm sorry, Mayans MC is
Mayans.
okay. It is Mayans MC. We are joined by two of the actors, of course, Mr. Emilio Rivera and the Oscar-nominated actor, Mr. Edward James Olmos. Gentlemen, thank you so very much. Now, look, I am going to start this off correctly because 2 years ago, this gentleman sat with me in Miami and had on the Chiefs jersey. Today, he's wearing a Rams jersey. Now, it's hard. Exactly, it is. It is hard to get over this right now.
I was with JD.
RJD
Pardo.
Yeah, he's a big
Big
Chiefs.
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Kansas City.
Now, we got a lot to talk about, so we're gonna get right into it. But first of all, what brings you out to Radio Row? I know again, talked to you a couple years ago, but why Radio Row this year for you gentlemen?
Just to say thank you to the Rams. Thank you for getting us here. And that's why I came in today to say thank you to everybody, and especially all the fans that are tuning into you and to everybody. The Rams have been a long time coming, and in LA, and they're here, and it's going to hit hard and heavy.
Bring back that trophy. This way, I'm tired of the Raiders talking about it.
I'm gonna give it to you in a second because I was just watching now I'm gonna see how good your memory is. I was binge watching the show that I've seen a couple years ago. It lasted one season. It was on Fox. Help me out. You played the brother of a drug lord and yes, because your nephew was a cop who gang related, and I was so mad. It was only one season long, 10 episodes. I'm like, come on! I'm like,
they didn't have me in there. I told them, I said, you guys need me in the show. They didn't put me in.
It was a great show, and then they called me.
Excellent writing.
It was great writing. And they called me. They go, and we were kind of upset because I wanted a bigger role. Anyway, the next season they go, Emilio, we got you. We do this whole arc on you, and then I get the phone call from the conference call. Moving the plug on us, the numbers were not high enough. It was a great show, though, right?
It was a hell of a show. It was a hell of a show. Look, if you get a chance to stream it, gang related. That's
and lots of love to Alan Hughes. Alan Hughes, you know, with the Hughes brothers.
Yeah, Hughes, yeah.
This show will not be authentic unless Emilio was a lead. They gave me the fourth lead, which they should have given me this first lead, but that's okay. And he goes, otherwise it's not going to work. And you know what? Here we are. You know what? Great show. $27. Thank you for always giving me the break.
And let me tell you something. You brought some authenticity to that role because now, of course, I'll get to you. But now you're in, of course, the BET Plus series, the Family Business. Man, exactly. Yeah. Well, look at that.
She got 9 episodes this season. She got 10 episodes last season. I can only do 3 because of this show. My number one supersedes everything. So any other show I'm doing, maybe 3, maybe 4, speaking 4. But that's my wife right there.
I did see that. I didn't know that, man. This is so great. I just love being around great people. Now, tell us about the show. I have not watched it yet. I will be the first to say, but again, I like to binge watch shows. So I like to get a lot of seasons under first before I start. This is how I did the Family Business. But tell us about Mayans MC and what it's about.
You know, basically, it's a spinoff from the Sons of Anarchy, and if you saw the Sons of Anarchy, you'll really appreciate Mayans MC. And it's a story about life along the border between the United States and Mexico, and it's so factual in respects of what you learn that it's frightening, and it's so dark that, in the immortal words of Emilio, when I coined it now because it's really the truth. This show shines a light on darkness, and it's very strong. And this fourth season, I can't even tell you how dark it is. And if you really don't know what I'm talking about with the Sons of Anarchy, you didn't watch it, don't watch MC, Mayans MC. Don't watch it. because it's just too honest, too strong, too real, and it's painful. That's a good word.
So I want to ask, do you need to watch the Son of Anarchist before watching
You
that?
know, we're a show of our own.
Okay.
I would say to watch because Son of Anarchist is a great show. Because he said, you don't go for seven because if it's a punk show. You did great storytelling, great acting. But we're our own show, brother, so you don't have to watch it.
Okay.
But I suggest you do. I mean, because I just love good TV.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to find. I mean, there's so many different platforms. There's shit up there. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And but yeah, this watch Son of Anarchy. You'll dig it. Plus, I did 38 episodes, so it's kind of cool. Man.
Oh, well, see now you see now you left that part out. Now let me ask you this: now because of the show and some of the roles that you all play, do you? I know you may not have this problem too often, but do you all concerned about being typecast?
You know, I won't. People have asked me about so many over the years. I'm just glad I was a type. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because I was coming in already. You dig? But I've done over 160 shows, and you know what? I paid the cop 40 times. So I paid the cop. I paid the normal guy. And I can't even remember the cop's name, but I remember mostly all the guys that I paid because it goes to the bad guys. I had to dig deeper. See, I used to get arrested by the cops. I know how they act, so I can act like a cop.
That's the easy
It
part.
immediately end up being proper. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I like to be dark. It's just because you really gotta dig deeper.
How much of the roles that you all play reflect how you were growing up and like the life that you lived, the neighborhood that you grew up in, stuff like that?
For me, 110%. You dig? 110%. I was a wild. Saying it nicely, I was a wild child. You know what I'm saying? So I get to revisit there, and nobody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because the streets you really get hurt, and sometimes it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Over here, you get to revisit, have fun. They say cut. The guy gets up, you get up.
Yeah.
And it's so much more better that way than the other way, bro. Because I speak a lot to kids and stuff, and I try to steer them away from the gangs and the drugs and all the negative stuff because it really, brother, it got me nowhere. It really got me nowhere. What a waste of time. What a waste. What a
Of your
waste.
life.
We
You
are.
don't get it back.
Oh
No,
no,
it's over.
no, you're gonna time back. We're joined by Oscar-nominated actor Edward James Olmos and Emilio Rivera, stars of Mayans MC. Uh, Look, I was watching a couple of your shows, or a couple of your movies that you started in, and I'm curious. I mean, where do you go to? Where do you dig down into to play some of the roles that you've played? Obviously, the Stand By Me. You played the gangster that was. You know what I'm talking about, the
American Me.
American Me. I watched it. I was like, damn.
Nobody played that better than Eddie Almost.
I know.
When it comes to those roles, I live that life. I'm very nitpicky, and when I saw it, I was like, that's bad.
That's bad.
The research that you have to do anything. You want to be a pilot, you want to be a doctor, you want to do any lawyer, you want to do anything, you have to research the material to become knowledgeable to be able to do that in real life. Same thing with acting. You have to research, you have to understand it, you have to do it in order to be able to do it in real life. In other words, on film or on the theater. And that's what it is. It's a matter of doing research. I did not come out of my mother's womb saying to be or not to be. Okay, that
Yeah.
isn't how I got into this, and so it's a learned behavior. And that learned behavior, I've been able to very thankfully have the discipline to do the things I love to do when I don't feel like doing them. And that makes you the best that you can be. Not better than everybody else, just the best that you can be. When you do that 7 days a week, not six, not five, not four, but 7 days a week, that you do the things you love to do, even when you don't feel like doing it, you've won.
Want to give you all a chance. I need to go give you all a chance. For someone who may be living an alternative lifestyle of living on doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, what would be your message to them to know that it's not because of their background, that keeps them from being to where you all have gotten to today?
Dream it and go for it. I'm the last guy that's supposed to be where I'm at right now.
Yep.
Last guy, and I'm thinking, and don't get me wrong, it was not easy. There's a lot of hard. I did that, bro. I did 20 stage productions without no pay. Now this is the deal. I'm gonna tell you something for the people. I don't got money to go to school. Okay, you know what? And do theater because you're not gonna get paid. But what you learn in the theater, bro, it makes everything a lot easier. So don't tell me you don't got money. If you have the drive, just do that for free. But what you're gonna get in return, you can't even buy that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You cannot even buy the theaters. It's life. It's life.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Storytelling. Now, again, you're asking, what do you say to kids that are living a life that is not producing positive energy? It's producing nothing but negative energy, and you're going deeper, deeper into the darkness. What do you tell those kids? You keep on going where you're going, and you're going to get there. You're going to make it. You'll be the darkest you can be. You'll be the most miserable you can be, and you'll either hurt somebody or you'll hurt yourself. The outcome is that you don't have any sense of self-respect, self-esteem, or self-worth, so that you don't mind hurting yourself. Therefore, you don't mind hurting others. And that's it. It's over. You start hurting others, you start hurting yourself, pretty soon, you don't feel worth anything. And that, to me, I tell kids, you can go ahead and live that. That's up to you. But just know one thing. You can be the best that you can be. You can. That's one of the choices we make in this life. I don't care if you're 50 years old, 70 years old. If you've been doing a situation where your life just is like this disaster, you say, I've already thrown it away. I can't turn it around. It's over, man. I just lived my whole life doing this. Say, okay, you know what? That's been 70 years. Now try the next 1 year, 4 years, or 5 years, or 7 years, or 8 years, or 10 years left that you might have for the next 3 days or 5 days, trying to be the best that you can be within yourself.
Well, look, I want to
One
thank
day at
you
a
all.
time.
I want to thank you all so much. Now, scores for the game Sunday. Who
Here
you
you go. He scored 14. 3 points, Rams.
Okay. Well, look, I don't know which one y'all gonna be right, but I am right about this. I want to gift you gentlemen with some binoculars for the game
Oh,
on
what
Sunday.
a wonderful
And so,
thing.
if you Bushnell Prime,
Bushnell Primes.
well, then yours
the
is Bushnell
best.
Nitro. So
These are nitros.
no, yours is Prime. His is Nitro.
Your Prime, I'm
He's Oscar
nitro.
nominated, so
I'm Oscar nominated.
I got 8.
Now, if you ever want binoculars, Bushnell is the way to go.
Appreciate it very
Or
much.
nitro.
We'll be right back after this timeout.